Welcome back to DVC Weekly. This is episode 57. My name is Jason Rippleding. I'm the broker of Buy and Sell DVC. I'm here with Scott Ferrioli.
I'm the owner of DVC-Rental.com and Buy and Sell DVC.com.
And today is March 9th. So this is the last episode before the time change. You want to change your clocks this weekend unless you live in Arizona or Indiana, wherever you don't change your clocks. Today, the 11-month booking window from today is February 9th, 2023. 7-month is October 9th, 2022. So remember, get those reservation requests in if you're looking around those dates.
Definitely. For October, there's going to be a bunch of stuff sold out already. So yeah, get those requests in immediately.
So last week we went over some of the top 10 questions that we get overall. Today I'm just going to discuss more in detail some of the buyer questions that we get so we can make sure that those are answered for you. So top question is, how much money can I put down on a credit card for the deposit? So if you're purchasing any property with the exception of Alani, you are allowed to charge up to $5,000 on a credit card. That's with Mason Title. That's a closing company that is used for those properties that is not Alani. And then if you're buying at Alani, you can charge up to $1,500. And then the final funds cannot be a credit card. They can be a bank check or a wire transfer, but you can charge up to $5,000 on any property that's not Alani.
That's good. I think that's one of the highest I've seen before.
Yes,
that's
just recently went up. Yeah, so
I was a little
that's
surprised.
Good news for buyers. And next question, how long does it take to close? So when you purchase, unless the listing that you're looking at has a delayed closing because the seller has a pending reservation they want to keep, the closing date is going to be 8 weeks from the day of purchase, and then it typically closes within 6 to 8 weeks. A lot of it really depends on how fast the buyer and seller return documents in all the different stages. The quicker you are, the faster it's going to close. And then how soon after it closes can I use the points? So once it closes, Disney has to load, create your account and load the points. And most recently, it's been taking about 17 days for Disney to set everything up. So it's not too bad. Of course, we wish Disney would be a little bit faster, but it is what it is. And then another question we get is, so let's say, so it's March right now. So let's say you're looking at a listing that has let's say it has a December use year, and it has points, 150 points currently available, 150 points coming 12/1/22, and you already know that you don't want to use the points until after December 1st, 2022. You don't want to worry about closing and banking the points after it closes. So you say, can these points be banked? 100%. If you're looking at a listing and you want the points banked, and sometimes, it's going to be, by the time it closes, it'll be after the banking window. You can always have a seller bank the points. We would have the seller bank the points. The agreement will be put together correctly, showing that the points are banked. So that's not a problem as well. Is the seller firm at their price? So, we really don't know that. And a seller, they can, change their mind minute by minute. So, you basically, you just submit an offer. We gather the information, send you an email, confirm everything, and then we present the offer to the seller. And the seller is going to accept, they're going to counter, they're going to say they're firm at their price. And most sellers give a response pretty quickly. And sellers, things can change, So an offer can be presented to a seller one day, they counter at a certain number. The next day they counter at a different number. So basically, if you're interested in listing, you can always make an offer and then find out. But definitely, the sellers they don't let us know up front. Well, I'm going to list it for this, but I'm going to accept some certain number.
Yeah, so, as you mentioned, a lot of stuff's going to change day to day. Or, if this contract happens, they've been there a little while. They may have been firm previously, but now they'll accept $5 less. It varies. It can't hurt to put in the offer, and we'll see what happens.
And then if Disney buys back my property, what happens to my deposit? So if Disney buys back your property, your deposit, if you charge up to $5,000 on a credit card, it's 100% refundable to you. Mason Title just, they're going to process the refund, and it may take 2 or 3 days to show back on your account. But if Disney buys it back, you're out nothing. Everything is refunded to you, so you don't have to worry about that. So hopefully that answers some of your questions on the buying side. And now we're going to go into Scott's food review.
Come here, I'm gonna eat you! Get in my belly!
So for today's food review, I'm checking out Geyser Point Bar and Grill, which is at Wilderness Lodge, so Boulder Ridge, Copper Creek. I had seen it before. I'd never actually gone to the bar and grill. Really, really cool outdoor setting, right on the water. We had some dinner there and then sat outside and just watched the fireworks. So we timed it so that we finish our dinner, wait 15, 20 minutes, and then watch the Magic Kingdom fireworks from outside. Really, really a lot of fun. Maybe don't tell too many friends about this because this was really cool to do, and I definitely will be doing this again. But for this one...
So I'm sorry to interrupt. So let's say you're at the pool here, right, at the Boulder Ridge.
Okay.
You walk across the bridge to see, and you're standing on the bridge to see the geyser.
Uh-huh.
So where's the Geyser?
I'm not sure.
Point Bar and Grill?
It's probably...
I have to walk...
to the right, maybe a 20-second walk.
Oh, really?
30-second walk. I think maybe 40 seconds. I don't know. It's close. It's
really?
right by there.
It's right there.
Yep. So for this one, on some recommendations, I tried the Bison Burger, which is Bison Burger with bacon, sweet crispy onion straws, a Marionberry sauce, and garlic aioli. And I had to ask for more Marionberry sauce because on the picture they show you, it's like overflowing on the burger. There's about a quarter size on the bun. And the waitress was like, I'm real sorry about that. And she got me some more. And honestly, I didn't even know it had a garlic aioli on this until I started writing this review. Because I guess I could have used some of the garlic aioli sauce as well. But the only other time I'd ever had a bison burger is at Ted's Montana Grill in Manhattan, which is owned by Ted Turner. And this burger was decent. It's a $20 burger. I probably expected a little bit more over it. And I looked at the menu in the past. And like in the past few years, the price of this burger has gone up 50%. So this was, a $13 burger a couple years ago. Now they're charging $20 for it. Still a decent burger. I give it a 6.1. I'm still thinking about that burger that my buddy Chris Callahan had at Planet Hollywood several weeks ago. That thing was amazing looking. And that was I think around the same price, maybe not for the double. I'm not sure how much it was for the double burger, but that looked a lot better. This was decent. Have you had bison burgers before?
If I have, I don't remember.
Very similar. I think it's typically a little more dry, so you want to order them a little less well done and not as juicy. It's a little more gamey. It was just it was.
Does it have more protein in it than?
I didn't check the nutritional facts on it, but maybe
I'm just
it does.
Curious, like if you were jacked after you ate this.
I know you guys who watch this didn't notice, but I'm pretty ripped now after eating that bison burger. But no, it's a decent burger. I give it a 6.1. We tried something else as well that I'm going to be doing in a future episode that's going to be coming up very soon. That I like that one a little bit more, but burger was decent. Possibly I'd get it again. But just atmosphere of this bar and grill, really, really cool. So TVs up everywhere showing sports.
Nice.
Again, outside TVs.
Is this like a 20-person capacity place?
No,
like,
bigger.
Oh, really?
Bigger. I don't know exactly. They have a regular bar with seats around the bar, and then they've got out seating like on the ground a little bit, like not on the ground, but like lower seating, small tables. So everybody's it's really relaxed, like recliner, like pool lounger type seats. Like where you're sitting close to the ground. No like high top tables or anything, but just sitting down. Maybe the capacity's 80 people.
And how thick was the
burger was probably about that. It was a decent sized burger. Okay. It's just, it needed more.
The people want to know after last week.
This was much better than the veggie burger. This is the opposite side. This is the bison, which is even past the cow. But it was decent, 6.1. I've had better, but again, not terrible. And restaurant, bar, really, really cool. Definitely be checking that out.
Would you say that the bison burger is what this place is known for, or are you not sure?
I'm not really sure. I think that's one of their top things. Okay. I think a lot of people, and when I've seen a lot of people online mention specifically the bison burger at here, and then some people said it's the best burger they've had on property. I didn't find that to be the case, but It was decent.
Everybody has their own opinion,
Exactly. Everybody has their own opinion, but it was decent. And again, just a huge shout out for this bar and grill, though, because really, really cool, especially if you're going around fireworks time. So just sat there and then literally walked 40 feet outside and just sat down on little lounge chairs facing towards where Magic Kingdom fireworks are going to be going off. We sat there, and then they pump in the music nicely as well, too. So really, really cool. Had a lot
And I
of fun.
assume it's open for lunch, too, like 11 a.m. opening or maybe?
I don't know exactly what time, but it is open for lunch as well.
Okay.
Probably 11 a.m.
Fantastic.
Yep. So I guess I'm supposed to keep going.
Well, because because I'm standing on the Geyser Bridge. I'm picturing myself, and I'm like, where is this bar and grill?
We'll go. We'll take you. I get it.
I got it.
I'm not great with directions. I had to have assistance from the other room going, it's on the right side. I forget exactly where it is from where you're looking on the bridge.
So now we're on to DVC rental news.
Yep. Not specifically rental news, but stuff I'll cover. Disney DVC has just started selling the brand new, they're calling them the resort studios at Grand Floridian. So all of the Grand Floridian rooms currently are in the DVC section. So there's the main Grand Floridian building, which is going to have these new resort studios. And then there's the whole villa section, which is attached via a covered walkway that has the deluxe studios. A little bit of difference between them, so I do want to go over what's going to be happening. So the location of the regular ones, again, is not in the main building, in the DVC section. There's no theme park view. They just have a standard and a lake view. The rooms sleep 5. They have one queen bed, pull-out couch, and single pull-down bed under the TV. And they come with the kitchenette that all of the studios come with. It's got the microwave, the refrigerator, coffee maker, little granite countertop, sink, wet bar area. And the room, this is where it gets a little interesting. The room is 374 square feet, and there's 2 bathrooms. There's, you have a nice spa-style shower in one bathroom, and then the other bathroom has the toilet in it and a tub shower. So you got 2 nice places where you can both, you got family, you got 2 people who can go in the shower at the same time. Really convenient. So this new studio, the Grand Floridian Resort Studio, is going to be in the main building of Grand Floridian. It's going to be, they're refurbishing right now the Big Pine Key building, which is next to the main pool at the resort. They're going to have, now that they still have the standard and the theme park view, but they're going to include now, they have the standard and the lake view. They're now including a theme park view, which is for a higher price as well. The standard view,
Higher point value,
or if you're renting, higher price. But yeah, the standard view and the theme park view, the points are going to match up exactly as the regular studios. This is just an additional theme park view that they have. The room's still going to sleep 5. The sleeping accommodations of this one are going to have 2 queen size beds and the pull-down bed under the TV. So it's going to be...
Like at the Polynesian?
Polynesian has the...
the pull-down.
Yeah, no, I think this is going to have, I think 2 regular queen beds, like Old Key West.
Okay.
And then the pull-down bed under the TV.
Which is, the pull-down is similar to the Poly Studio.
Correct, yes.
Okay.
Or what Grand Floridian has now. They have the little poly pull-downs. But I think it's going to be 2 regular beds that are going to be like Old Key West is set up, which is the only other resort that has 2 queen beds in the room, not a pull-down or pull-out sofa. There is no kitchenette in here. They're saying that they're going to have a beverage cooler instead. So I don't know I don't know if there's going to be a microwave or not.
Wait, there's no sink?
I don't know if there's going to be a sink, but beverage cooler, that worries me because it's not a refrigerator, it's a beverage cooler, which means I believe that it keeps food at a little bit of a higher temperature. So I don't know if you could put cheese or anything that could possibly spoil in there. You might be able to for a day or 2, but I guess it will be at a higher temperature than a regular refrigerator. The square footage goes from 374 at the current villas.
Are you giving us bad news right here?
It's going to 440.
Oh, 440.
So it's going to be a larger room too, but only 1 bathroom. So it's going to be a larger room, but they're only putting 1 bathroom in it. I guess it's a larger room, which is why they can do the 2 regular queen beds and the pull down under the TV. So it's a tricky one because it's in the main building, which is cool. It's going to be a larger room, but you lose a shower, you lose the kitchenette. I just don't know which one I prefer. I mean, again, they just started selling this, so we don't have a ton of details on it just yet, and I have not toured one yet. I'm assuming that everything's be set up at Saratoga Springs. I'm hoping it should be. but have not toured it yet. But I'm just going, I just don't know which one I prefer. If I had the choice of the two, I mean, this is cool if they offer a theme park view, but this is what, one of the only times Disney they did just recently with Copper Creek, where they take some of the regular non-DVC rooms and they start encroaching and the DVC members start taking over a little bit. And this is just going to be studios. There aren't any 1 bedrooms or 2 bedrooms or 3 bedrooms. They're only making more studios, which is typically the most in-demand room for Disney anyway, which is really great. That means hopefully they learned when they built Copper Creek, because with Copper Creek, they made the least percentage amount of studios out of any resort, and everybody wants the studios. So at least this one, they're going, we're going to take some of, Grand Floridian and make just studios. So
it's all studios. And what are the 3 views again?
It's going to be the typical standard lake, and now they're adding a theme park view.
And do you know, are those 3 divided up equally, or?
I don't know exactly the percentages for each view. If you go on our points charts, we do have the new resort studio available. And again, the rooms are going to start being available starting in January next year. So there's nothing that can be booked for the rest of 2022. As of 2023, though, as of now, they're saying January 1st, 2023, they're going to start booking these studios. So we'll see. They're not available yet. They're not even showing. Actually, they may just be showing on the DVC site now. But as of a week ago, these weren't shown on the DVC site as of January 1st, even though we're past 11 months out, just because they haven't started selling them yet. And what Disney typically does is they'll throw a couple studios out there, they'll sell out, and then as more people buy in, they'll release more inventory for it. So you'll start seeing them popping up over the next couple months. So you'll start seeing some more inventory for them arriving.
It's a lot of good information there.
Yeah, there's a lot of...
Give renters more choices.
Yep, more choices is always better. Also, there's going to be more DVC members coming in. It's going to be intriguing to see how all of this is done and moves going forward with Grand Floridian versus the new Grand Floridian versus old Grand Floridian, and we'll see what happens with this.
Well, that was a very good episode, very informative. I think everyone learned a lot, and they're going to go after the bison burger when they get a chance. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button.
Definitely subscribe for Jason. Get him out of this tie. He looks nice in it, but he doesn't want to be in this tie all the time. He wants to be a little more comfortable.
And we'll see you next Wednesday.
We love you all. Thank you so much.